starting things off with this awesome looking one. This is from Santa Monica, California. This one looks really awesome. I'm surprised there really isn't a baseball field or stadium at that beach slash pier. I think they did a nice job with this though. I've seen it GTA, for example. Definitely looks like the pier from GTA. I like this little dock area over here and left, and the beach and the stadium itself looks pretty awesome as well. Some bleachers as the stands. I like that little feature. And taking a look at the lighting as well, nice and bright for the stadium, and they even lit up the pier as well. Really nice job overall on the stadium. We're taking a look at this next stadium. This one is a new Rays stadium. Over here in dead center, you see over to the right the Rays feeding tank, and to the left you got the sandbar. Definitely something you would see in Florida. You got the dugout dogs, the high heat grill, definitely Florida related. The Thirsty Ray, again Florida, you're in the heat, you're gonna get thirsty. You got the Grand Slam pizza. Something I would love at Tropicana Field is pizza. You got the Smoking Pit BBQ and Cabanas as well. Nice restaurant choices over here, and left looks pretty awesome. Raise up Tampa Bay, and over to the left of that you also have the Rays team store. Really nice touch on that. Over here in the right corner you got the Raymond's Cafe, a nice little concession area right over here in the corner, and it says welcome to the Rays tank. Overall, I think it looks really nice. And taking a look at the lighting as well, of course it's kind of a retractable roof, so going inside of the stadium you can see the lighting is pretty awesome, nice and bright. Everything about the stadium is really awesome. Great job. Here's the next one we are showcasing. This one is a Egypt pyramid one. I really like the idea for this, and you can see the background looks really nice as well. Of course you need a good like scenery and background to a stadium. They did a nice job on the outside as well, making it look like an actual real stadium. Really nice job. Even have the parking garage right at the stadium, very convenient for fans. We're gonna look at it from behind home plate. Obviously you got the pyramids in dead center. That looks so cool. And taking a look at the lighting as well, nice and bright, no dim spots at all for the stadium. Overall they did a really nice job with this one. Here's the next one we are taking a look at. This one looks really nice. This is for Kansas City, and I think they did a great job with this stadium. We're going to look at it from behind home plate. Right field, we are starting things off. We got a lot of concessions right over there. Of course it's very important to have a lot of concessions at a ballpark. Over here as well you also have custom bullpens. Love to see it. They did a really nice job on that. You even have the benches in the bullpen as well. What a great job with that. Dead center looks pretty awesome as well. I like the signage and even the American flags in the city in the back. And left field looks great as well. Love how the stands kind of fit in with that scoreboard over there. Taking a look at the lighting as well, no dim spots at all. They did a really good job with all the small details for the stadium. Overall, great job. Here's the next one we are showcasing. This one is a little bit spooky. We may be in May, but it's never too early to be looking at something spooky. This one is Haunted Hollow Field. I really like the name and the theme going on here. Taking a look at it, your nightmare lives here. I love it. Absolutely looked amazing. You even have a cemetery over there in left center field. I love the rocks, the statues flying in the air, some concessions as well, a pool, and the stadium itself has a lot of capacity. And in the background we have a fair as well. A lot of detail into the stadium. I think they did a fantastic job on it. And taking a look at the lighting as well, nice and bright, no dim spots on the stadium at all. Really solid job overall. Here's the next one we are looking at. This one looks really awesome. 55,000 capacity, so we are at max capacity. Over here in right field you got the party deck. I love what they did over here. Really nice job on that. Dead center center looks awesome, and I love the stands right behind the batter's eye, and these on both sides, as well as the concessions behind the batter's eye. Over here on the left looks pretty good. I like the bleachers and a couple concessions as well. You got just corn right up here in left field on top of the concourse right over here. Of course, you got a scoreboard in left and right field, and a nice little city in the background. Taking a look at the lighting, it is very, very bright. They did such a great job with all the lighting, and the stadium itself looks really awesome as well. Great job. This next one looks really, really old. You can tell by the background and the materials used, wood and like brick. You got some bleachers over there and right in left field. Again, it looks like a very old stadium. I love that they actually made some bombs, which is this like little opening right here and right here as well. Nice job on that. They actually did it all around for the stadium, something I never see with any created stadium. So really, really good job with the bombs being created. I love that a lot. Again, it looks super old with all the brick and the wood, but I love old stadiums, and I love the background as well. The like old looking landscape in the back. You even have a little sound tower right there as well. And taking a look at the lighting as well, it's nice and bright, no dim spots at all. They did such a great job overall on the stadium. Here's the next one we are looking at. This one looks really, really awesome. You got the big bridge over there in right center, covering most of the stadium. We're going to look at this thing from behind home plate. I mean, look how awesome that looks. Even covering some of the stands gives you some shade, and it's something very, very unique. You got some stands up here on the bridge. That sounds like a safety hazard, but you know what? Who cares? Fans are paying to see the game from there. I'm sure they signed some kind of waiver or whatever. Over there in left field, look how big the stands are. I love it a lot. A lot of advertisement around the stadium as well. They did a really nice job on that. Lots of concessions here in the back. Very, very nice job on the city in the background as well. And taking a look at the lighting as well. Nice and bright, no dim spots at all. Overall, very unique and very awesome stadium. Here's the next one we are looking at. This one looks pretty unique and interesting. We got a big garden over here in right field in the background. I like that. You have a neighborhood surrounding the stadium, and in the back you have a bunch of buildings throughout. You have some water here and a pirate ship and a bridge going across the water as well. Very unique and interesting stadium. You also have 33,000 capacity, so nice job with that. Taking a look at the lighting as well, of course it's nice and bright. They added a lot of lighting, no dim spots at all. They did a fantastic job overall on the stage. We are starting things off in Brooklyn, New York. This stadium is so awesome. I'm so excited to showcase this one. Take a look at how beautiful it is. Definitely looks like New York City or Brooklyn, you know, one of those big areas. And I love what they did was like the surrounding area outside of the stadium reminds me of Yankee Stadium with all the buildings down there. So I absolutely love it. And even the outside of the stadium looks really, really nice. They even added some scenery such as trees on the outside as well. Inside of the stadium looks pretty awesome. I love this little concession stand area right over here. Nice little area to sit and eat and watch the ball game. Dead center looks pretty awesome. And looking at it from behind home plate, absolutely a beautiful ballpark. The lighting itself is very, very good. No dim spots, nice and bright. Overall, it's a beautiful ballpark. Great job. Here's the next one we are taking a look at. Look how awesome this one is, especially with that stadium in the background. They did such a great job with that. We're going to look at things from behind home plate. I mean, seeing that stadium in the back is so awesome. Dead center looks beautiful. I love the right side with the scoreboard. Bunch of concessions over here as well. That corner spot looks beautiful with all the grass, the rocks, the statue. They did such a nice job on the stadium. All the small little details making it look like a beautiful and really realistic ballpark. Taking a look at the lighting itself, absolutely phenomenal. Nice and bright, no dim spots at all. Lots of concessions. I mean, not much more to say other than really good job. Here's the next one we are taking a look at. I absolutely love this. It's called Rockstar Park Hotel and Casino. Definitely looks like something you would see in like LA, Nevada, something like that. I mean, look how awesome that looks. I absolutely love the fountains over here. You got the walkway leading all the way up, and then you got the casino and hotel right up here. Absolutely amazing. And then of course you got the stadium itself, which is 41,000 capacity still, with this taking up all the space in dead center. So while your family is out gambling their savings away, you're out enjoying the ball game. But overall, I mean, I like the stadium itself a lot. I love what they did with everything. I mean, that looks so amazing, that view right there. The lighting is nice and bright. You can see everything, including the background as well, and the casino as well. Overall, very creative stadium and a really good job. Here's the next stadium we are looking at. This one looks pretty awesome. I like the construction going on all throughout the stadium. You can see it's not complete, and it's very unique, very different than what you normally see, and I like it a lot. You can see all the construction going on. Some of the stadium it's complete. You can see back here lots of stands, 32,000 capacity at the moment, but of course it's not completely finished. Taking a look at the lighting, nice and bright. Of course, it's under construction, so probably gonna have a lot more lighting in the future because that background is a little bit dark. But the stadium itself, very creative, very different, and I like it a lot. Here's the next one we are taking a look at. Look how awesome this one is. I believe this might be a race concept stadium because over there in dead center we have the race tank, and it's just a couple concession stands, so I really like that. There's a stadium name and more concessions and signs right up there. Again, dead center looks pretty awesome. Love the palm trees and the fountain. Left field, you have a nice little deck area right up here. Looks like a rooftop of an apartment building. I really like that. And just overall, it's a really nice ballpark. Taking a look at the lighting, nice and bright, and I like what they did. It's like Dodger Stadium seat colors, and it really brightened things up in the stadium. I feel like overall, it's a really nice stadium, and they did a great job on it. Here's the next one we are looking at. This one looks super awesome as well. I really like what they did with the trees on top, kind of as the roof area. It's very unique and different, and then the water surrounding the stadium, so you have to take this boardwalk to all of the entrances. Very interesting and unique. You also have the parking lot all the way around surrounding the stadium. Very unique. We're gonna look at it from behind home plate. Dead center looks really awesome. Right field looks beautiful. I like the fountains over there. In left field, it looks pretty cozy. Nice little shady seating as well. Of course, you gotta have some shade for open concept stadium like this. And just overall, it looks like a really nice ballpark. And the lighting itself is very bright. No dim spots at all, which is very important. And just overall, it's a beautiful ballpark. Here's the next one we are taking a look at. Really awesome looking stadium. They used bleachers for most of the stadium, you can see there. And in the outfield, I love the custom bullpens in left and right field. Right field, you have some signs right behind the bullpen. I really like what they did there. And you have concessions going all the way around the stadium. And I like what this sign says over there in left, a tad bit left. But anyways, the stadium itself looks beautiful. 33,000 capacity. And the lighting is absolutely crazy bright. I mean, it's hard to tell it's even nighttime with how bright it is. I don't know if there's some kind of glitch that they did to make it this bright. Like, look at the grass. Maybe I'm going crazy, but it looks like it's daytime almost. Here's the next stadium we are looking at. This one is from Backyard Baseball. It is Boardwalk. I haven't played Backyard Baseball, but I know some of you guys have. And for some of you guys, that was your childhood game. So definitely a nice job on this. I'm sure a lot of you guys will like this, just like the one in the game. Taking a look at it from behind home plate as well. What a simple but beautiful ballpark to play at. A lot of fun, and it's a smaller field for sure. It looks like the dimensions are smaller, but they did a great job with it. And taking a look at the lighting, of course, it's nice and bright, no dim spots whatsoever. You can see everything that you need to. Overall, really nice job remaking Boardwalk. Here's the next one we are looking at. This one looks great as well. Half a roof, so it might be a retractable roof if I'm not mistaken, or that's just what they decided to do. I love it a lot. The outside of the stadium itself looks really realistic and very awesome. Really nice job on that. And dead center looks so beautiful with all the buildings in the back, the palm trees and everything. Looking at it from behind home plate, all right, just take a look at the landscaping and the architect for this stadium. Left field looks so phenomenal, amazing. Dead center looks beautiful, again with the buildings, the palm trees in the background, and right field looks great as well. Another nice structure, and I like this little corner spot as well. And of course, taking a look at the lighting, it is nice and bright for the stadium, no dim spots. But how is the background? The background is nice and bright as well. You can see everything that you need to. All of the buildings are lit up. Overall, a really nice job. And speaking of a really nice job, if you want to check out more videos just like this, click on one of the ones on the screen right now. And if you have a really nice stadium you want me to showcase, click on the link in the description down below and submit your stadium for a chance to be in a future video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.